up, everybody? Hello.
Hello.
So we brought a banshee tonight. What's up, everybody? Those of you who know who I am, my name is Matt, and I am a paranormal consultant, and I am joined this evening by two very special guests. I got Al and I got Dan with me. I guess, Al, you're over there. You're over there.
I'm over here. Yep.
And Dan's down below. How you guys doing tonight?
Good. How are you doing, Matt?
Tired. It's been a long day. I literally got home from work, ran around, got this set up going, and then I was like, okay, let's get... Oh, wait, I still have like 45 minutes. Crap. Oh, well, I'm going. So
yeah.
We have somebody watching. Let's see here.
It's probably
someone on Facebook. I think I know who that probably is. I got two people. If you guys are new to this, oh, look, I'm live. Good call. My phone and my watch just let me know I'm live. But if you guys are new to my stream, feel free to say hello. I like to keep this as interactive and friendly and upbeat as possible, which is actually why I have you two on. You guys are over there, not over there.
Oh,
I have you two on.
You're in for a world of hurt tonight.
Bring on the train wreck.
Yep, bring on the train wreck. You got it.
So these two, I actually, you said hello. Someone said hello in the private chat. There we go.
Yeah, I did that.
That threw me off.
You said hello.
This is going to be a great video. So I saw these. You're over there. Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. A Canadian. There we go.
A Canuck.
James, how are you doing tonight? Casey, the usual suspects. 4 already? Holy crap.
You don't have Friday night hockey or something tonight? I'd be watching that.
More entertaining. It's definitely more entertaining. Maybe more violent. I don't know. We'll see how the night goes. But
violent if you want, but I mean,
that doesn't end well.
Bring a lunch.
Bring a lunch. Yep.
It take all day.
So if you guys are wondering why these two are looking kind of oddly at each other, they're actually sitting next to each other. So there's not two of them.
Yeah, look, I'm looking over at Al right now, so
yeah, right, and I'm looking over at
but on the screen,
and yeah,
hey, we're looking
well, whatever.
And I'm looking at a wall. There's a wall over there.
I think I'll look behind me.
That's a better view.
That is a better view.
So these two actually were on, for those of you who remember, this gentleman.
Oh, all right. I didn't do you. All right. I thought I had a minute. I was ready to take a drink.
That's our agent. Yep.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. What's up? No thumbs up. No nothing. Just
we'll give you a thumbs up, Scott. Yeah.
Dan's muted over there.
You're good, Scott.
Dan, you're muted.
No, he's not. Well,
I'm here. You can hear me, right?
Oh, you don't want to echo. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that was behind the scenes. That was for people who were on time. Well, we figured out, Scott. No.
I'm here.
That's scary.
He's over there. He's somewhere over here.
We got it. Scott, we got another one of your boys here. Lee, what's up, Lee? How you doing tonight? Lee, let's send Lee an invite.
Let's send Lee an invite.
He's not gonna take it. You can send it, but
Oh, no,
Cody, how you doing tonight, guys?
Right?
Or 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, yeah.
hold on a second, guys. I'd like to extend a hello and a welcome to our northern neighbor, James there. He agreed today that he's going to be joining me next week. I believe that's
what. So sorry,
James. And yes, I'm sorry too. Just be forewarned.
And hello, Aubrey and Lee and
everybody. This is awesome.
And everybody.
Man, it's like
James,
get together tonight.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So basically, guys, for those of you watching, the reason why these two, they're over there now. Dan's over there in the corner. The reason why we got this little Brady Bunch thing going on is
Wow.
these two, were on that one's show. What was it? 2 weeks?
Yep.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks now? Yeah.
And
I'm
yeah,
trying
it's
to
been
do
2
every
weeks
2
already.
weeks.
That
And
guy decided he wanted us on his show.
Don't poke him too hard.
I was like, ooh, this could be very entertaining.
Yeah, right. We've been
And
trying.
Scott's here because he clicked the invite.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's our agent, so
There
Right.
you go.
Guys, don't say another word until that Venmo gets paid.
you make it your 4%.
I wasn't sure if I was going to jump in right so quick. And then it was like, yeah, I will do it. I think if I did it right, and probably didn't, my live streams on Facebook will be able to get those stars that you see. Everybody just got really quiet. You're not seeing stars now.
I mean,
I'm looking on a phone like this big. Right
Everybody's
now.
looking around.
I mean, I don't know if these two have been pre-gaming, but I'm drinking energy drink right now, Scott. I don't think we'll be seeing stars anytime soon.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew.
And this is what I do when I don't want to be seen.
We are Wasp of Warren. You know what? Be glad yours is Wasp, Scott. We've been taking a lot of static for having WAPs lately.
Oh, I bet
You
you.
know
have.
that? Oh yeah, I know. And you know, there's
My
like
son's
4 letters in
girlfriend
ours.
My son's
See.
girlfriend made this for me, and
Pretty cool.
That is cool.
That is cool. Yeah.
See, you guys have like all these really cool designs, and I'm just over here with this.
well, it definitely covers the screen. That's for sure. Hi, Pam. How
Yeah,
you
there you
doing?
go.
Yeah. Did you see that one yet?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think I actually used that logo specifically for my event tonight.
Yeah, I think you did. I think I saw it. So thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
So,
Yeah.
what did you say you were drinking there, Al?
Well, we live in Wisconsin, so it's a Miller product for me.
Well, Lee was nice enough to let me take some home today. Actually, the whole bottle because he doesn't like it. As peanut butter whiskey.
You got your peanut butter whiskey. Well,
anyway, there was a point, but no, you guys were actually very entertaining to watch. All three of you 2 weeks ago. You guys are over there. I will get used to this directional thing, I swear. And I just want to find out more about you guys. Scott,
Okay.
We already know a lot about you, but your time is coming, sir.
Oh, geez.
But,
thanks.
real quick, Scott,
I'm fact checking them.
I've got this. Okay, I'm good.
Fire.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, glad to hear that, Pam. I do fireball, and what I do with the fireball is I cut up a bunch of apples and peel them and let them soak for several hours in fireball, and then my better half eats the apples while I drink the drink.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it.
Well, I drink 3/4 of a bottle of fire and I get sick, and then I do shit that I normally. Oh,
No, I'm
I
talking
see that.
to the group.
I see that in here.
Okay.
I'm live on screen right now.
I do stuff I normally wouldn't do. So
Hey, Lee.
Well, if you can't
if you're
tell,
still
I'm a
watching-
vet, so I've been there.
it's all good, man.
Hey, Lee, my tech manager. If you're still watching, the granddaughter wants to know if you're okay with cupcakes instead of cake.
If he wants cupcakes, I can.
Oh, if you want six cupcakes instead of 10 cupcakes.
I'll take 10 cupcakes.
Right? Hey,
I'll go right.
Does he want
Scott?
6 cupcakes
Caring and sharing, Scott.
I'll get you my address after this.
6 cupcakes or 10. They're red velvet. She's how
Well,
old here?
He's about a 3-hour drive for me, so I'll leave right after this.
Our 6-year-old granddaughter likes to bake and cook and all that.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
My daughter's trying.
Yeah.
She has plans to open up a restaurant at 6
There you
years
go.
old. At
Nice.
6 years old, my restaurant was dirt out in the front yard.
Mud pies.
Made 'em-
Yeah.
Yeah, made a mean.
We better hook her up with Shark Tank real soon. So Matt, you all know more about us, huh?
What's that? Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on. Let me mute Scott.
All right, you want to know more about us? Time out, everyone.
No, what was that?
And they want to know if
Vanilla frosting or cream cheese frosting?
vanilla frosting or cream cheese frosting.
Vanilla.
Cream cheese.
Half dozen of one and 6 of
Six of
the
the
other.
Right.
So before we continue, does anybody else have any baking orders they want to give to Scott?
Buy Earth, get for free.
Wait, how did we go from paranormal to Top Chef?
I don't know. I think it's his fault.
Probably
I told you these topics. I have one set in mind, and it just goes, "Oh, shiny."
Yeah, it's like oh, look, a rabbit.
ADD at its finest.
when a 6-year-old has a question to ask, you answer that question.
You're right. You're right.
That's depending on what the question is.
Well, that's true enough too. I keep looking over here, but really, you're
down there.
Yeah, I'm over here, or is it over there? I don't.
Out there.
Yeah, Dan's
Scott.
there, right? Yeah.
Scott's below me on my screen.
hey, we're
Here,
at least on even footing.
that's Matt, and that's Dan.
We're all somewhere.
Yeah, we're all here.
Are you guys able to read the comments this time, or
No,
no?
no.
Do you see the private chat?
I see on a thing on here that says chats. I click on it.
Yeah, I see the
and
private chat. Oh,
You go
comment.
to the left, it says comments.
Oh, look at
it
that.
says hello.
Oh,
You guys are definitely not part of my tech guys.
Oh God, no. Oh,
Scott, we got enough problems of our own.
look at
So,
that.
look at
Well,
that.
it's only a matter of time before I have some more special guests. The cats are down here. So, Pam, to answer your question,
Not that guy.
Pam, to answer your question, what did you miss? A tangent.
Pretty much, yeah. Absolutely nothing paranormal.
It went off the rails.
If you want to know, watch the replay.
Yeah,
Well, Scott wants to know how many cupcakes everybody wants.
You buy 8, you get 4 free.
So, Alan Dan, let's try to get
Bring
a
it-
question in here. Why
Bring
not?
it back, Matt.
Yeah, why not? Let's try this.
Okay.
What are we here for? But
Paranormal.
so, Alan Dan, what got you into the paranormal? I think that's what everybody wants to hear.
I found it just kind of fascinating, for one, to see if, is there something else out there? And
What really got me into the paranormal was, well, Dan and I have been doing this since 1988. So we've been around a long time.
oh yeah, too
Yeah.
long.
Too long, yeah.
What's
And,
really good?
We did a lot of debunking in high school for a lot of local haunts where we grew up. Because people said, "Oh, you got to check this place out. It's haunted. I can't, it's so haunted. It's this, it's that." And we're like, "Yeah, okay, sure. Sure. We'll go out there and check it out." So we went out there and checked it out, and some of them were interesting.
Very.
Yeah, others were not so interesting.
Yeah, especially when you find that house that's got the light on and there's no power going to it.
That's crazy.
And yeah,
that was crazy.
well, and then there was the one where it was reflection because there was a mirror in there
Yeah,
aimed at a window that
we figured that out.
Yep.
Well, actually, that was you that figured that out.
well,
I was kind of like over there shaking in the corner. So no, I wasn't. Was I? Maybe I was. I don't know. It
no.
was a long time ago.
Well, that's when we were young and stupid and
Right.
thought we were invincible. So,
But we were. We made it this far.
and I don't know how.
I don't know either.
If I'd have known I was going to live this long, I'm going to take
Take
better care of myself.
So, but
Yeah.
there was things that I saw too when I kind of participated in the other side of the religion spectrum.
Yeah, I wasn't a part of that one.
Yeah, he wasn't part of that. That was, I mean, we knew each other at the time and we were
We knew,
doing stuff
yeah.
like this, but we had other friends too that we'd hang out with, and a couple of my friends were into really kind of weird stuff. And yeah, some of the stuff I saw was like, oh boy, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Well, unfortunately, one has passed away, and a couple of the other ones we've lost contact with them probably 30 years ago, if not more.
Right?
So yeah, I
Well,
know.
when you get older, married, and
Yeah, kids, life.
and you end up.
I'm gonna make a prediction that because of this live broadcast, they're gonna find you guys and be like, "Hey, let's reach out to them."
I heard you talking crap about me.
They don't. But I'm in a good place now, and I kind of want to stay there. So
No doubt.
yeah.
So it just seems like it was a basic curiosity for both of you, and that just kind of snowballed.
Yeah, that's a good way to sums it up, huh? Yeah.
That's cool, because most of the time when I ask somebody, oh, here we go.
Oh God.
Hold on.
Oh, where's my Packer stuff?
Being a Steelers fan, I cannot have that on my stream. But
is that a hockey team?
Yeah.
Were they?
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe they play polo. I don't know.
Just
Wait,
because
little-
there's one person from Canada on here does not give you the right to bring up hockey every 5 seconds.
No, I like hockey, man. I love the 1980 hockey team. The Winter Olympics, man. I was all about that.
Scott, I love the movie Little Giants. That's really cool.
That was a good movie. Believe it or not. You don't hear nothing about little Wisconsin, do you? And Pam, the cupcakes was about
Here we go.
kick out Steelers. There you go.
Kick out the host.
Because the Steelers laugh out loud. No.
My granddaughter knows that my co-founder is on watching, and she loves to bake him cakes and all that kind of stuff. So we're kind of saving a lot of time by just asking on here. And he still hasn't answered the poor little girl.
What do we got to do to get that kind of recognition that
To get cupcakes?
because we like cakes too.
All right. Yeah.
I'm like a fat kid.
Yeah.
Chocolate cake.
Right, exactly.
But then what's fascinating to me is that that's how you guys started. I mean, a lot of people I talk to, they say either it was a movie or a TV show that kind of sparked their interest, but just a genuine urban legend, if you will, was what got you guys to get into that.
It was, yeah. I mean, we, obviously we love horror movies too, but it wasn't, that wasn't our main thing or my main thing. I'm sure it wasn't Dan's either that got us started doing this.
Then there was the Goat Man Road.
Oh yeah, the Goat Man. Yeah,
I swear, every small town's got the little Goat Man
or something. Yeah. Plus we live close to the UFO capital of Wisconsin, so
You guys didn't see my little video of urban legends everywhere. We call it the Creeper. My own little 5-minute horror film.
No.
Is that the one you showed me, Scott? You're done.
Yeah. Trust me,
That was,
Stephen King did not write it.
it was good though. It was good. I enjoyed
Well,
that.
thank you.
Send us a link
See,
to it.
See, the problem with me, and I know here we go with another tangent, but the thing with me with horror movies, like I've been doing this 14 years. Paranormal Activity, Blair Witch, all of those type of horror movies, I pick them apart. Do you guys do that?
Tell me they're not real. Don't you dare! You just shut your mouth.
He does.
Case in point.
In the group,
Right,
so.
right. You know.
Case in point, like I took my wife Mackenzie. If you watch Witching Hour Part 2, you'll see her. But I took her to go see It, the new one that came out the first time. And I'm sitting there figuring out: is he a poltergeist? Is he a demonic? Is he an intelligent, malicious? And I'm just picking it apart the entire time. And she just kept going, "Shut up! I'm going to hit you."
It sounds like my wife. He was an alien.
I end up doing that with car shows too, car crashes and the stunt movie kind of stuff. That look, that 4-wheel drive truck as it's rolling over is now 2-wheel drive. There's no motor, no transmission in it anymore.
But there it goes.
Yep, but there it goes.
Some good insurance right there.
Let's hope so.
I want their insurance. You flip it 7 times and it still drives away.
Yep. Yeah, it's like the General Lee, only a truck.
There you go. So to kind of tie in, like I know there is a lot of shows and stuff like that out there, but everybody asked me this question, so why not? We're on the topic. What do you guys think of those shows? And I'm not here to name drop, but we'll just say with the most popular one I've heard, Ghost Adventures, stuff like that. What do you guys think of them?
All right, when they first came out,
yes,
they were, you could tell, some of the legit fear. But as time's going on, you would think they would be more used to that knock, that the footsteps, that you would think they would go, "Oh, I heard footsteps." No, I heard footsteps, and I'm running and screaming like a little schoolgirl.
Did you ever see the very first one where they were out in that hotel? The very first, it was called Ghost Adventures. It wasn't even a TV show at that time. It was just Zach, Aaron, and the guy that left. I forgot his name. Is it Nick?
I think so. Yeah, Nick
Okay.
Ross.
Their very, very first like movie type thing that they did was it was very convincing. Now every time you turn on Ghost Adventures, they're running into a goddamn demon everywhere they go. Oh, it's demonic. Oh, it's demonic. It's this. It's that.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy the demon house. I'm going to do whatever. Hey,
You were asking who you get cupcakes from.
hi, cupcake ladies.
Oh, can we place an order?
Can we? Yeah, right. I want 6 chocolate ones. I want 4 strawberries and a couple of velvet ones.
Don't listen to him.
Just one of everything's fine with me. I don't need to be picky.
We'll buy anything once.
This is Aria. She's our baker. Her brother is the cook. He's 7. He's 7.
Your brother is the cook?
He's the cook. She's the baker.
That sounds like me.
Okay.
I can cook, but I can't bake. I can eat it. I can eat it.
Weeks ago, they were making mushroom split burgers.
I can
Well,
grill.
here,
I can't.
I think
cook.
there's a comment specifically for her. There you go.
The
Send cupcakes to Canada.
That's a whole other country.
How much do you charge for shipping?
Put hockey sticks on them.
Say good night. So you
Good
can, good night.
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 Good night.
Have fun. Bye, Grandpa.
Well, now I get the view.
To mix up.
Now,
We'll negotiate the price here in a few minutes.
now we're going to get the viewers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Kids and animals. That's the way to do it.
The cupcake
not
rolls
ugly
on.
guys.
Yeah, right.
Anybody got a puppy? Maple syrup.
Get her to do some interviews.
Right. Maple syrup. That's a good one, James.
I gotta be nice to that gentleman because he hasn't been on the show yet. Afterwards, it's 20% markup sent Canada.
So, James, be aware. This is what you're getting into.
Yeah, it's kind of look, a rabbit.
We mean no harm. If we offend anybody, we don't offend anybody. Just take it with a grain of salt, okay?
No offending. Well, sorry. Well,
just all in fun.
Yeah. No.
But jumping back to Zach and
Paranormal.
them, I have to tell this because it's one of my favorite stories. We're going back to Zach.
The movies you were talking about, paranormal movies and such. Dale brought up a very interesting movie that had a lot of. I almost dare say that it was loosely based on real life, and that's called The Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're talking Anthony Hopkins, right?
I believe so.
Scott's talking yet, right? Over here. Keep going, Scott.
But yeah, I think that's the one with Anthony Hopkins in it.
Yeah, it didn't improve by a close up.
Okay, we're back.
Go ahead with what you're gonna say there, Matt. I didn't want that to escape my pea brain.
Oh, no, you're good. Scott, you should know by now. We interrupt each other how often, so
Yeah.
But
he's over here like, yeah, he does it all the time.
We do the same thing. Don't feel bad. If you send us links to your guys when you guys are doing other people, we're more than happy to jump on too. We're good at interrupting.
Before we know it, we're gonna have like a panel of like 10 people, just like people will be tuning in being like, what the heck am I watching?
Right.
Brady Bunch.
Now this, I think it's with the subscription. This does allow up to 10 guests, but Scott, can you imagine that? Eight or 6 more people.
Guest? Yes.
With the right guest and the right mute buttons.
Okay, everybody, not at once.
But no, going back to
right over there, Hal. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Is he talking to somebody?
Were you criticizing me again?
No, just asking if you're good.
We had a question from the audience in the building.
The live audience.
Yeah. We didn't tell you
live studio audience.
Yeah, we are live studio audience. So,
see, my audience here is just my cats. I don't know how many are down here right now.
Well, I got a dog wandering around somewhere down here too. So,
it's not nice to talk about your wife that way. Oh, just kidding. Just
kidding. You know what show that I really like?
Oh, okay.
There was 2 of them. One I don't remember the name to. The other one I do is Ghost Brothers.
Ghost Brothers.
I do remember seeing a couple episodes of them.
Never heard of that one.
Oh, I've seen that one.
No.
They're how do I put
brothers?
Yeah, they're
African American.
So
they're like just
brothers. Yeah,
a bunch of black guys that do it. So I think that's where the brother part comes from.
I would think so.
Yeah,
then there's another one down south, like deep swamp, thick accent. The one guy walked around with a stick with the bells on it, calling the ghosts.
But it's that easy. Then I'm doing this wrong, man.
Well, you got bells.
No, but I got cat collars with bells. Will that work? Jingle, 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 jingle.
I've kind of been out of the whole ghost show thing for a while now because it just got so ridiculous.
It was getting beat.
I
think
I watch those adventures for entertainment.
I think by the time we got an email from a production company, W.A.P.S did, looking for teams to do naked ghost hunting. I was like, we got TV shows.
Naked ghost hunting.
We got a couple of production companies that asked us to do some stuff too, and I'm kind of like, no, you know what, you guys, this ain't you're always kind of like making stuff up as you go. No, I don't want to do this unless it's real, So
Yeah. Well, I actually got a couple. Like I've done a couple of news reports myself, like out in San Diego. I've been interviewed by reporters and stuff. I did actually one of the coolest things. I was just telling Mackenzie about this because I remembered. Was I actually got approached by Lionsgate, who actually produced the movie The Conjuring, the first one that came out. And they came to me to help promote the movie and gave me and a couple other of my investigators VIP passes to the premiere.
That's awesome.
What they didn't tell me was they wanted me to speak in front of the audience of 500 people about the movie and how it relates to the paranormal.
Surprise!
Yeah, what's really cool is, like I stated earlier, I'm not big on horror movies because of my experiences. And I never watched the damn trailer. So I had no idea what the movie was even about. So I'm sitting out front smoking a pack of cigarettes watching this trailer on my old flip phone.
Nice.
About Ed and Lorraine Warren.
So, update, whoever lives really close to me, I got a text message. If you live close enough, you get cupcakes. She's willing to make some.
Well, I guess
I
that's
don't know.
We're cutting this short, boys. I'm going up to Warren.
All right, we'll see you, man. Thanks for having us on. Catch you next
To be
time.
continued in 3 hours.
Yeah, we're only like 8 hours away, so I don't think that's going to happen.
Right.
Don't worry, I'll keep them up. We'll save you some.
Yeah, keep it
We're not
moving.
too far from her family there in Michigan.
No, we're pretty close to Michigan.
So
It
maybe
depends on which part of Michigan.
Yeah.
100%.
We've got the UP up there.
Hey.
Hey, yeah.
I've heard him. I believe I heard her mention white pigeon or something like that once.
Well, here, I'm going to. Let's see.
What are you doing? Don't you do that?
Oh, I'm doing a thing.
We're gonna change this all around now.
No, there we go. Something more fitting to where this video is going. There we go. So
It's so shiny. Yep. Look at that.
But no, going back to Zach, I know it was like 20 minutes ago, but going back to Zach, do you guys remember the one show they did, the Cosmopolitan Hotel in Old Town San Diego? They had a mariachi band baiting, making all this noise, provoking this one gentleman's spirit.
No, I guess
You guys don't recall that?
No.
I
know
know. Takes off his shirt.
What's that?
Is that the episode where he takes off his shirt?
Probably.
He
I think he does that for. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's the one where they found a demon, but
that's on all of them, so
this limits it. But my team and I out in San Diego actually investigated the Cosmopolitan Hotel about 2 weeks prior to them filming.
Awesome.
And it was really cool. It was a good experience because, number one, it was just fun because it's a very historical location. The other thing that was really cool about it too is when I was watching the show, I was like, no, stop it. No,
that's not right.
I'd like to see if I could take these off and still read.
And we kind of ran into that with the Velisca Axe Murder House too, and because they had filmed out there and we investigated out there,
and it was kind of like the same thing. It's like, no, it doesn't quite work that way. No, doesn't. No.
So we gotta cut down some slack though, because I mean,
they're making more money than we are.
Thank you. I'm glad you said
that. It is entertainment. They have to go and do things to keep the crowd and keep the views. I mean, they can't have poor people like us just BSing and expect a good show that we have.
I challenge that. If there is a producer that is watching this,
right?
Here we go.
Yeah, out of the poor people watching, if you're a producer.
And I already have a name for you, Brady Bunch Paranormal.
Because I kind of call it BS on Zach Bagans, but
okay. Well, if you think about it, if anybody's ever gone on investigations, I mean, you go to some of these people's houses and they're like, this goes on, this goes on, this goes on. They're giving you a big long list, but it may have taken a month to come up with this list of things that have happened.
Right.
Mhm.
In fact, I come up within the first 3 hours that we're there.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can be there all night and you hear footsteps,
yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Well,
That
now
was
if you're
probably a
making a
cat.
TV show, well, you're gonna sit and watch an hour-long TV show just to see and hear one set of footsteps, and that's it.
Well, you guys know how this works too. How much film do you take? How long do you have to sit through it? You've got 6 different cameras running. You got to sit through all the hours of footage. That's like 60, 80 hours of footage, sometimes
We
more.
use stenographs. We're drawing everything. We don't use film.
Well, we've moved on to the technology state now, Scott.
Scott, you're looking. I don't have my notebook here.
Now, like when we first started, and we're using a cassette recorder.
And a Polaroid camera.
VHS, right here. Polaroids.
Not to bring up a private conversation I had with James earlier. He was saying he started the same way with like you guys were just saying.
Oh yeah. We started bringing cassette recorders into places with us, and we had a Polaroid camera. We get a picture right away, and Dan had a VHS, one of the bigger VHS cameras.
Yeah.
We had that with us around, and
Was it the time where you carried the suitcase with you?
No, not quite.
No, there was a couple times I almost did.
There was one that was still all contained, but it was still this big. It looks like they would use the ones they use professionally now, but the whole version.
Yeah,
and it whined in your ear the entire time. You held it up, and you just hear me the entire time.
Yep. So we moved past the drawing of what we saw, Scott. So, we've advanced in technology,
and we're not good artists, so our drawings look like stick people.
Exactly.
Look like the Blair Witch Project instead.
Throwing on pea soup on the paper.
But Jesus, no, we're not.
Oh, here we go. Casey's got it right there.
Ghost hunting kit, a Pokemon lunchbox, 2 rocks, and then you plant matter large. Yeah, you probably saw more ghosts that way.
But see, like that's how I started. Like when I first decided to start a paranormal team out in San Diego, I went literally to Goodwill or Salvation Army, and I found an old VHS recorder, and I knew Walmart had the VHS cassettes cheap. They had like a 4 or 5 pack, which would give me 9 to 10 hours worth of audio and video.
Why did you do that?
What?
I need to explain what VHS is that are not in that generation.
I see Tammy's joining us tonight. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi.
How are you?
But
Tammy saw some weird stuff over the years too. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
She used to laugh at me.
Yeah, she still does.
For the paranormal part, she asked me every day for everything else, but
the paranormal part.
Oh,
okay.
So I
somebody that you know.
What's that?
I'm assuming Tammy's somebody you guys know.
That would be my wife.
That would be
I wasn't able to attend ours show.
Yeah, hard time getting onto the chat last time, but looks like she made it this time.
She figured it out this time.
Well, in any case, welcome.
Because you guys gave her bad instructions. I don't blame her at all.
Oh no,
it was she wanted to be bored. Yeah, she wanted to be bored and just shake her head at Dan and me and say, "I don't know those two. I really don't." So,
had better things to do.
Yeah, she does. She does. She works for our ugly mugs all the time.
Yeah.
So we were talking about. Well, you guys were talking about like your guys' bucket list with Scott. What are some of the places that you guys have that you're proud of to say you've investigated? Like what infamous places have you guys hit up?
Feliska Axe Murder House, Bachelor's Grove Cemetery. So
and then there's the local
ones. Actually, the couple of investigations we got called out on, I'd say a couple of those have been our best.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
So there's a lot of places I'd like to go, and a lot of them are out in your neck of the woods. But one, just one.
No.
He's pointing to me.
Not one.
But you live in Pennsylvania too, Scott. So
On the outskirts of it.
you got all you got to do is load up the van and go hit the road. You'd be there in a couple hours. So
Actually, it's
we almost went to visit.
3 hours and 27 minutes, if I remember correctly, to get to Warren from where I'm at.
Oh, see, that's not bad.
We almost swung down there one day, but he wouldn't answer his phone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he saw your name pop up. Said, "Nope, not this time."
No doubt.
No, it was funny. I saw a video on Scott's page that says he was live from Gettysburg, and I went, "Excuse you?"
Well, I was asking if he was working and all that, and he wouldn't answer, and
Because I was working.
50 different reasons, and it's like, oh, okay, he must be busy.
We never got the invitation to Gettysburg.
No.
No. I mean, we don't live that far away, do we?
That looks very weird.
Maybe a little.
You're talking to Dan, but it looks like you're looking at Matt.
Well, I'm talking to Matt too.
Okay, I'm sorry. I stand corrected.
I just gotta remember if I'm want to talk to Al, I gotta look up. When in reality, if I actually look at him, I look like I'm looking away from everybody.
Well, like it's me. I'm looking over here at Al, but I'm actually looking at the wall.
One feature I wish they would do is let you arrange the screen. So,
No one's over there.
who do you think, if you don't mind me asking some questions, who do you think was the most influential person, group, or whatever that brought the paranormal to everybody? Like made it mainstream. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Ghost hunters, taps. The plumbers that became ghost hunters.
I would probably agree with that, but I think my most influential group really was the Warrens.
Yeah.
Because I've known about the Warrens longer than I've known about.
Well, for the
taps.
mainstream.
Yeah, for the mainstream.
That brought it to
I'm looking
the rest of the world.
Well,
Tap.
I actually believe both, and actually Casey's right on the money too. But I actually agree with both because the Warrens, in my opinion, kind of made it more acceptable, if you will.
Yeah.
And then Ghost Hunters, Taps kind of just pushed everything.
They kind of rolled with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I disagree. I believe.
Get off my show.
You don't have to tell me twice. But I'm gonna be like a ghost and sit here with audio only. I'm halfway out. I'm like that kid that listens at the door.
We need an exorcist.
Come on back.
Only if you really want me to.
Yeah, we do.
No, go ahead, Scott.
I believe that I understand why you said what you were saying, but I believe that it was Taps that really made it acceptable. I believe the Warrens put the idea in everybody, well, not everybody's head, but those that were really paying attention and was kind of interested in it, led them for more of UFO chasing and such to paranormal investigations. And Ghostbusters lightened the mood a little bit to where people weren't so demon worshiping and such for it.
Yeah.
Because Warrens that was more real life. That was.
Yeah, I mean, I remember stuff with the Warrens in the 70s,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The internet, the TV, and such really wasn't around then.
Right.
Yep.
So whereas it really hit mainstream when
it did.
When by day, paranormal at night.
Right.
So you're talking more on as far as the mainstream, not like a genuine public, more like more accessible for people. because my thought is like with the Warrens, there were news articles written about them, there were TV interviews, but they weren't broadcasted as often. Like you might hear them once a year, maybe.
Actually, even you can predate tabs. At least for me, I can. You ever hear of the Most Haunted TV show out of England?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I started watching them. You know, what's that?
Most Haunted, is that the one with the English lady?
Yes, yeah. I started watching
We
them.
couldn't figure out about 5 episodes ago, Matt.
What's that?
We couldn't figure out the name of that TV show 5 episodes ago.
Oh, probably. I barely remember my last video.
Anyways, that was brought up. We couldn't figure out.
I couldn't remember the beginning of this video.
Right.
Who are you people?
I had too much peanut butter.
Where are these voices coming from?
There's you, Scott.
They always say peanut butter is good for you. Oh, that was sweet.
I still think you should mix that with a chocolate liqueur and see what happens.
Yeah, Reese's Peanut Butter. Yep.
Ooh, it's sweet.
But most Haunted is the one that really kind of sucked, and I know that you can take that show with a grain of salt too. But that was the one that really kind of sucked me in, and then I kind of stumbled upon Ghost Hunters one day, and that really pulled me in because I thought, these guys look real. They're not fooling around with none of this fake stuff. Well, so,
here's the thing that I think was really cool is like there are a lot of TV shows out there that do put a bad spin on the paranormal that people think that it is it's one of those high energy adrenaline junkie type. No, it's really not.
It's not.
Which is why I actually like the beginning seasons of Ghost Hunters, the first 4 seasons more specifically. Actually, believe it or not, I use those as training for new investigators. So I highly suggest if anybody out there wants to train new investigators and really want to see what it's really like, watch those. Watch the first 4 seasons. And plus you get the Dude Run. You get the Dude Run episode. And that one's
Yep.
Lee, if you're still watching, we're gonna have to cancel our Goosebumps training and maybe go to what he's saying.
Or Scooby Doo.
Hey, Scooby Doo's good. No, we're art people.
That's what we use.
You're all muted. It's just a show about me now. I still love the Scooby Doo.
Yeah. What about Buffy?
Crossover.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I never got into her. I mean, she's cool.
Do you want to change that?
I probably would have liked to have, but
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I didn't get into her either. So
darn it.
How you doing?
Speaking of bucket lists, but. So what kind of what places? Like I know you guys probably have Gettysburg on your bucket list.
Well, I do.
What
Eastern State Penn?
Eastern State
Penn. That's another one. The hospital out by you guys.
Penhurst.
What's it called?
The mental hospital.
Penhurst. Yep, got that one. Probably the ship out in San Diego. I got a lot. I got a lot.
Casey makes a comment on here. If you were going to make a drinking game every time, something spooky happened, you'd probably never empty the bottle.
No,
it's probably
even open.
Probably
now,
open. Yep.
No. Now I'm gonna have to disagree because you guys know as well as I do. If there's nothing going on, we'll make a reason. We'll make a reason to start drinking.
Exactly.
And halfway through the bottle, we're going to be seeing stuff that
really isn't there.
Different spirit chasing.
Did I hear a footstep? Sure.
Yeah, let's have another one.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Did you hear that?
That was my stomach crawling. I think it was paranormal.
Finally, after 3 episodes.
Oh, the black cat.
This is Rico.
Hi, Rico.
I remember a funny situation. I don't know if you guys want to tell one of your funny, scary moments, but we were investigating a local factory here. Well, it's not abandoned. It's closed. It's an empty building now. Anyways, and we brought a group of people in to investigate with us, like from the public. We did an auction to have people come on. And so we're out in this women's bathroom, a whole group of us. And, the responsible thing to do is wait for one of the people of the team to be the last one out and make sure everybody's doing good. So that was me. And I thought everybody was out of the bathroom. I'm looking off to the side and, all dark, can't see nothing. I turn around and there's like this full body apparition, like right there staring at me, like 5'3", just, and probably scream like Dan does. Ah! It screams back at me. I'm like, dude, run! One of the people stayed behind, scared the living hell out of me. It's like, oh my god, and scared the hell out of this poor girl. She wasn't expecting this bigger guy screaming at her for no apparent reason.
We're kind of the other way around. We kind of let them come out last. That way we can have fun with them on the way out. So, yep.
And you were in the bathroom by yourself and let one rip.
Did you do that? Let's have a drink.
I used to do tours in San Diego, and if I could tell you every story, this would be a 4-hour video. But I do have to tell you something that was asked to me during one of the tours, and Lee actually brought this up. He wants to know where he can get these ghost guns. I actually had a gentleman in San Diego. I guess he was a tourist. It was an old town, and he said, "Hey, are you on a paranormal team?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "So you consider yourself a ghost hunter?" I said, "Yeah, of course." He goes, "Well, I wanted to ask you," all serious. He goes, "What size gun do you use?" I started laughing because I thought he was just joking around. And he goes, "What?" I said, "Sir, are you serious?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Well, we thought a 9mm would do the trick, but it doesn't. 45s usually suppress them pretty well." He goes, "Oh, do you need a permit for that?"
A Mossberg.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, usually I carry my 9 with me. If that doesn't work, then I'll pull out the 12 gauge. So,
and
Dan, it looks like you have a special request.
And James, real quick, I agree. That was a good episode of Scooby Doo meets the Boo Brothers. That was actually a good one.
I always kind of like the Harlem Globetrotter ones, but whatever.
I like the supernatural crossover.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out, I know, like, my wife has had a couple of experiences out there. And I don't know if it's one referring to something that she saw or one time where she actually scared me out there. She's on several occasions out there, but,
I could hear like this. Come on.
Yep.
Yeah, clear it up, honey. No,
I could just hear her in the background. You know which one.
I know.
Yep.
By
By the sink.
There you go.
Okay.
By the sink.
All right.
I know which one that is.
Yep.
Yep.
We don't.
Right.
Yep. All right. So I've got a haunted attraction that's actually haunted.
Warriors Haunted Asylum, Dotyville, Wisconsin. Come check us out next year on those.
Anyway,
it's open from the end of September to the end of October. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And no Sundays. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, we're out there. Our first season, we're getting ready to open up, and we're out there. I'm off in one room working on untangling extension cords, and she's like down a hall and around a corner off in a kitchen area doing some painting. And I'm trying to untangle these cords, and out of the corner of my eye, I see like this shadow go past the door. So I'm thinking, all right, she's going to try and jump out and scare me. Well, like a minute or so later, all of a sudden I hear her in the kitchen go, "So what do you think?" And I just hear her stop her words dead in her track. So I go walking over there, go, think about what? And she's kind of like white as a ghost, and she's like, okay, I just thought, because she was looking at a window that was kind of blocked off with a tarp so it looked like a mirror.
Mhm.
And she saw a figure walk behind her.
Sorry, Matt. I don't mean to be looking at you.
Staring longingly in his eyes.
And she thought I had walked into the kitchen behind her. And that was like one of her first paranormal experiences because it wasn't me.
My wife and I worked there, and we worked in the basement for the first couple of years that we were there. And I shouldn't say we, more I have seen kind of weird stuff down there and heard weird stuff down there. It's a real haunted house, that he turned into a haunted attraction. So it's pretty cool. We investigated it once too. And
That sounds like a lot of fun.
it actually worked. You guys gotta come out and join us sometime.
I'm still waiting for a customer to come through and ask about the hologram of the ghost, and
Right.
I don't have holograms.
Where do you put your projector?
You
Right.
could pay for guests being there, If we're there, you can raise the door price by a good $20.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 20 cents.
I'm feeling full of myself tonight, so
Obviously.
Yeah, you gotta have a little bit more of that peanut butter. Add a little bit more peanut butter whiskey.
So I told you guys, since we're on another tangent, why not? But I told you guys I used to do ghost tours out in San Diego.
Right.
Now, what was cool with these tours is I actually gave the equipment that we used in field to these people, to the public, to let them use.
Oh, that's awesome.
EMF, recorders, IR lenses, everything. We just said, pick something and go. And, my investigators tagged along and whatnot. Well, I know I told Scott, but I haven't told you two. When I had a team, I never investigated with my crew. I let my investigators go and investigate, and I just was kind of like a helping hand. During these tours, I would wait until I found that one guy, because there was always one, who was Mr. Macho.
Yep.
I kept in my car, I think, I had my car at the time. I kept a black morph suit. And if you don't know what that is, it's a full black tight suit.
Yeah,
It's basically that you see at football games and stuff. I had one that was pitch black. I would follow behind them, and I would just wait, or I would hide in the trail somewhere, and I would just wait. And some of those big boys would scream like little girls.
dude.
One guy actually admitted that he shit himself.
There's a TV show, the Ghost Hunter team that investigates only in those morph suits.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, like a ninja suit. Yeah.
Actually, I had a game that I used to play with my team. It was called Find the Founder. It's pretty obvious. I would literally go in these morph suits or camouflage and just go hide. And I would let my investigators try to find me. They had to work together to try to find me. Boy, was that fun. Oh, yeah.
We never thought anything cool like that.
Well, we had a little out at the haunted house
Well, yeah,
in the
but
dark,
that's not
but
cool. We didn't have any cool
That seems
suits.
too ambitious to me.
No?
well, I've had some of the people get into some of the costumes and stand like a mannequin in there, and people walk right past them.
Oh yeah, you
Well,
got
if you need another one,
hire him.
Yeah, right.
Well, why don't you guys come to Warren and do? I've been wanting to do. Is your thing mobile?
No,
No.
it's
Scott, we're going on a road trip.
Online.
Pack your cupcakes.
the cupcakes.
Well, I've been wanting to do I won't even say seasonal, just a couple weekend around Halloween deal, where the schools around here, the closed down schools, you could rent. Something that would make an awesome haunted attraction.
We'll talk more.
You guys should just come out to Wisconsin, see his place. He's got 3 stories of haunted goodness.
Yeah, 400-square-foot building, about 3,000 square feet in the backyard.
There you go. You should probably even, you know the owner. You could probably even get a discount.
Oh yeah.
As long as the spirits there don't get jealous of how good I scare these people. I'm
I was wondering where you're going to go with that.
There's a direction
I just thought
somewhere.
it'd be cool to have like haunted classrooms and all that kind of stuff, you know.
That'd be cool. You can try it.
I mean, that would be actually what we could do even too is we could have at 2 different locations. We could have like what we did last year, Scott. We could have a paranormal ghost hunting training course. Was it last year or 2 years?
It's been a while now.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I know what you're saying now.
Did we?
Yeah,
But we could have like a training course. What do you guys think? Everybody in the comments, let me hear your thoughts. I want to see them. Yeah, let me hear them by typing. I want to hear it.
Right. One says, "Laugh my ass off." Yes.
But yeah, I think that would be really interesting. And like Scott, we could do it at the schools, and then Alan, Dan, we could do it over there with you guys. And what we could do is we could even get like GoPros and stuff like that, and do like a virtual ghost hunt with these audiences here live.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. We should try that. I mean,
I'm game.
Summer's coming.
That it is.
Yeah, that it is.
So I was going to ask about this a little bit later, but Casey brought it up.
Now you brought it up.
There is a video game called Phasmophobia. Have you guys seen this?
Can't say I'm a gamer.
Okay, a lot of big YouTubers are playing this, and they play it in some are played in VR. But basically, it is I'm not even going to spitball it and try to sugarcoat it.
I think my channel qualifies as a big YouTuber.
Look, James is game. Speaking of games,
Yep.
James is ready to go for that.
Who's winning the game tonight?
It is a video game that is ghost hunting. They have EMF detectors. They have a bunch of different things, and you have to find these spirits. And you have to figure out what kind of haunt it is. Now, everyone I've seen has been like demonic. It's like, no.
It's been Zach Megansified.
I will say right here on video, I will pay Lee $50. He lets me record him playing that game in VR.
Oh, the challenge is out. The challenge is out.
I'll throw $20.
So that means 30 for me. Sweet. Right. Shipping 20 cents.
I got a quarter and a cupcake. Let's go.
Nice.
Topic of the day.
Cupcakes and quarters.
Child's party turned drinking game. Yes. So
I gotta have my daily intake of peanut butter.
Bring it along. Bring it along. We'll try it. I'll try it.
You'll try it.
I'll try it. I don't know if Dan will, but I will. Yeah. Okay.
It's real sweet. What the heck's going on at your place, man?
I know it's not. Well, it is haunted, but that would be my cats freaking out for some reason.
They see spirits. You know, animals are more in tune to that than we are.
I doubt it. I think there's another animal outside. There was a skunk that just passed through the neighborhood not too long ago.
Can still smell it.
The black cat from earlier, Riku, he's all poofed. He's all pooped. So I see him.
I'm quickly getting money raised up for this.
I see this. James is adding 20 Canadian.
6 American. Nice. I could go up the
Here, I'll start a donation. On my channel, guys. If you want to lead a game in VR, donate.
You'll end up with 10 grand. And I'll be like, really?
10 grand.
Yeah, well, you got to put a stipulation that's got to go towards the group.
Split it 5 ways.
There you go. New equipment.
Wait, speaking of equipment, what kind do you guys have on you? Like, what what is your? Say you're going out on an investigation. What are you taking with you?
K2 meter, the DVR setup, like the security camera
Yep.
setup, digital recorders.
Yep.
And actually even upgrading, to like using our phones for recording. And so, and
usually a bunch of 5-hour energy shots.
Which, by the way, when you take more than one, it doesn't add up. I've
Not
tried.
really. No, I've tried. It doesn't.
Yeah, no. I've had 35 of those in one go, and it didn't keep me up that long.
Nope.
But you were doing good for that hour.
All right.
Oh, I felt great.
Like a champ.
Yeah.
Like Pablo Escobar.
Oh, I'm not sponsored, but I wish. But this is my go-to.
Mountain Dew. That's the new energy drink. Yeah.
I love
Isn't
them.
it funny how you try to angle things on camera?
Quiet down there.
No,
I'm not sponsored either, but this is my go-to.
So,
It's not so easy.
That's my go-to. So, Larry, if you're watching, spread the wealth.
Yeah, if anybody from Pepsi is, if anybody from Pepsi is watching, and anybody who knows me personally, I drink 8 to 10 of these a day. So bring some of that back.
I think Dan goes through a case of Mountain Dew a day.
Actually, only about a 6-pack.
Oh, really? Yep. Back, huh? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Six energy drinks might get me through lunch.
Oh man.
Maybe I should start drinking more just so I
Dr.
can.
Pepper, yep.
Anybody remember the jingle?
6 energy drinks would put me in the hospital.
Without 6 energy drinks, I put somebody in the hospital. I've been known to go to 4 or 5 different gas stations to try to find these damn things in the morning just to make sure. I actually have it down. I actually have a little routine. I know who has it when.
Yeah, Tammy, I'm drinking your beer. Yep.
So go back to the equipment.
Moment to remind your viewers to click like, heart, whatever you're broadcasting on, and
anything but report,
and share this video with people so Matt gets the attention he deserves, and these gentlemen get the attention they deserve to help get them reunited with their lost friends. And
no, don't do that.
Even say hello.
Will somebody send these poor people some cupcakes?
You guys probably like fondue and such, so send some cheese.
Fine. We're not that sophisticated.
Hey, I look at it this way. Fondue is liquid cheese, right?
Right.
That's where you take your tortilla chips and just nachos.
That's the ultimate nacho. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Throw some jalapeno peppers in there, some ground
fingers.
beef.
I don't care.
Yeah, whatever. Just
you guys are around in the 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've learned some pretty bad lessons with body parts and fondue, didn't you?
Well, we were kind of young in the 70s.
Yeah. Was that a Pennsylvania thing or no?
All I have to say, all you have to know, Scott, is you don't know how bad it is until you try it.
Right.
That's
You've seen American Pie, the movie, right? She is apple pie. Yeah. You never know. You never know.
It'll never be a paranormal anything again.
No. Man, there's nothing normal about that at all.
Gives a new meaning to exercise the demon.
Right.
So I do have kind of
all 3 inches of it.
Question here.
Yeah, go for it.
Are we above like 6 viewers?
We're at 6 actually.
Hey, I think we set a record.
No, actually we were at 7, but somebody backed out.
Oh, that might have been your wife.
Maybe
She got mad because I was drinking her beer.
that could be.
Yeah.
She's coming over to get her beer. Actually, you know, we see him just drop on the floor.
Oh, found her. So, what is your guys' favorite piece of equipment for investigating?
My favorite piece of equipment's name is Ashley. And I'm supposed to let you know, Scott. She is out in your neck of the woods. And if you ever need her, she'd be more than happy to come along with you guys.
Does she know where Warren is?
She does. So, yeah, I talked to her. Okay. That's not a good thing. It's not your beer. I bought it. It's mine.
Are you sure she didn't leave it here?
No, that was stuff I bought.
Oh.
No, we already drank her stuff.
Oh, okay.
The most important question, though, do you have the receipt?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as there's evidence.
But anyway, Scott, like I was
So
saying,
that's your daughter.
no, that's my cousin. We talked a little bit about her on your show. She was the psychic.
Right.
Yeah. And she's actually out somewhere in your area. Can't give specifics. But she said if you guys ever need help with something like that, that you should get a hold of me, let me know, and I'll get a hold of her, and I'll get you guys hooked up.
There you
But
go.
she is by far my favorite piece of equipment. Other than that, I would say probably a K2 meter, or a camera. All of them work great together, So I guess you really can't have a favorite. Can you? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to turn my camera off for a moment, but
Okay.
I'll still be here.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yep. There you go.
That's an improvement.
Right?
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. I guess favorites would be depending on the situation you're at, like the case you're on, because
Right.
and sometimes like the spirit box. I really like the spirit box a lot. But I like it more for when I'm having like a client around or whatever, because it helps them feel more into it at the moment. Because we go back, we listen to everything, and we review everything, so we're still a part of it. Where they're just kind of sitting at the house or wherever, saying, "Okay,
Right. Sometimes this can be your best device too, yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're more apt and in tune to what's going on around you than a recording equipment or anything else. At least I feel that way. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'm sure you've all felt weird things that, it's like something doesn't feel right. You never picked it up on camera though, So
Yeah.
Are you back yet?
Maybe.
See, I would have to say for me, my favorite piece is a millimeter. It's just it's multifunctional, and my favorite thing about it is it picks up ambient temperature, not direct.
We have one of those too. Yeah, actually, it does work really well.
I love those. It seems to be a multi-tool, and that's something I like. I like the fact that I can carry one piece of equipment that does 6 different things.
Dan can't get his camera back on.
You gotta flip it open.
There he is.
You what?
Cam Mike. Get Cam Mike.
He's on.
There you go.
He looks frozen, but he's on.
So that's Tim normally.
Yeah. Hey,
whoa! There's 2 of them.
Oh, did you guys see that ghost?
What did they start putting in this thing?
Do you want to share this one?
Time to put the hamburger jar down.
I don't know.
Here, we'll do that.
There you go.
There. Is that okay?
There you go.
Why does it look like you guys are from the 70s video area?
It's a 70s porn film.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Wait a minute. What did I start? What did I get into?
Wait a minute.
Was this is this the after party that I missed in Scott's video?
I might be.
You're the one that jumped off.
Right?
James, that's kind of cool that you bought a millimeter. I still haven't had a millimeter yet.
You don't have one yet?
No, not
Really?
yet.
Oh, they work
No,
great.
I'm lying to you. I got like 5 over there. Yes, really.
You know, a man of your magnitude and a group of yours, so big in your stature, you don't have a millimeter. That just shocks me. And a
See,
little
like,
group like us, a
I'm
little
like
group
an old
like
school
us,
Hollywood star that makes it look big and everything, like I'm grandiosio, but in reality, I'm living in a shack in the woods.
It's all. I would say it's all a green screen, but that got torn down a couple of videos back.
A little old group from Wisconsin has a millimeter, and the great state of Pennsylvania ghost hunters don't.
Well, he's got it. So
Okay, yeah, you got one.
we got one that we sent through the whole state. We share.
Yeah,
Oh, we're not. No, we
That's
don't
it.
share ours.
it's not my week to have it though.
We got a library of paranormal equipment that we go check out. And we're mad when the other group has it,
You have to set reservations and book months in advance to get it.
Man, he makes more money than what he's telling us. We gotta knock that 4% down to 3%.
Right?
What did I miss? They're like inspiring up there. And
We said you look very nice today.
much less.
Hey, by the way, love the shoes.
Thank goodness the camera doesn't go too far down.
Right.
But so what is on your I didn't know what you guys want, where you want to investigate, but what about equipment base? What's your next thing you want to pick up?
I'd like an Ovilus.
I don't know if I'm hooked on the Ovilus yet. I think it's too broad. You're talking about the white noise device,
Yeah.
Ovilus. Yeah, I don't know if I'm hooked on that yet. I think if I was going to do anything, it'd probably be a better camera system. Because what do you guys think of the Ovilus? Is that what you say? Ovilus?
Yeah.
Ovilus, yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that where you put the words in, where you can program words into it?
It's the one where it's basically it's kind of like your spirit box, but the only difference is you can't hear this channels changing, and you don't hear that white noise. You don't hear the. It's just one thing, and then apparently the spirits pick out a word, and they send this energy, and it tells you the words.
I mean, don't get me wrong; it might be cool, but I just don't know if I buy into it yet.
Yeah. I mean, there's an app on a phone, but I don't trust the phone apps.
Right.
Actually, it's funny you should say that. There is one out there that does. It's an Ovilus, and also
he's the creator and owner of it.
No, there's one. I forget what it is, but it's supposed to be like an EMF meter. It actually is good for magnetics, not for the electromagnetics. Because you can put it next to an actual magnet, just a regular Earth magnet, and it'll go through the roof.
Go through the roof, yeah. I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
But like an Ovilus to me, I'm kind of with you. I can't put it as evidence, but at the same time, it is a neat little piece of equipment. It's got a theory behind it, but unless I have something solid with it, I don't know.
Yeah, I
have those glasses from 13 Ghosts.
There you go. Well, Google is making those Google glasses now.
I thought about those, but I don't think they're quite to that degrry yet.
Wouldn't that be nice? Get an app like that on your phone.
As long as you stay away from your goggles, we're fine.
I like your goggles. Those are good. Actually, I think I'd like an updated millimeter, actually, more than anything. A newer millimeter.
Yeah.
Because I think that's probably been the most useful thing that I've used. So,
okay.
Other than K2s.
There was a group in Buffalo, New York, that came down. We did a paranormal convention here a few years back, and we invited teams down. They came from Buffalo, and they had this van all decked out. If I could get equipment like set up like they did, man, it was amazing. They had like 4 or 5 DVD recorders set up on a shelf system in the back where they could just sit and watch these on a monitor. They could like pop out 5 disc as soon as they were done and handed it over to the client. All the audio coming out of the house they could hear right from the van. I mean, it
They
was
probably had a mobile hotspot and had it on that as a wireless. But
should
I've
sort
I've
of
actually
know.
seen stuff like that. I actually got a chance to speak with somebody who has something similar that he's building. He's basically a mobile command unit. He said the best thing to do is just start off small, have everything wired,
Yeah.
build, get a and start
not
small.
me. I'm looking to buy a bus and
Go
Gee,
big or go home.
where could you find a bus, Scott?
flashing lights.
Hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't know where.
Yeah, go big or go home.
I mean,
Yeah, to pick up bus is kind of cheap these days.
Yeah, supposed to hear me. Can I borrow the bus tonight?
let me borrow this. It may
Yeah.
or may not come back the same way.
Just for the night. That'd be cool.
Actually, they auction off the buses. I picked up 2 so far, but I haven't been able to really get them on the road, so I end up selling them for profit.
At
So
least you are
So-
losing money.
used them for storage for several months, And I was like,
Yeah.
all right, before they get too bad, I sell them.
That'd be a good idea, actually.
So, Alan, Dan.
Yes, sir.
So we were talking about the more scientific approach to investigating, the equipment, stuff like that. I mentioned I did a part 2 on the witching hour. I dabble in the metaphysical as well, like I don't even want to say occult, but what are your guys' standpoints on the metaphysical, like stones, dowsing, crystals, stuff like that?
Dowsing rods, I may have a little bit of belief in so much.
I've seen people use them to find water.
Right.
It's one of those that don't know until you actually try it and experience it, I think.
Right.
Mhm.
And Ashley really likes dowsing rods. Crystals, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Everybody likes diamonds, So it's one of those things. I mean, maybe it's too old school for me, or
it just
News.
not informed enough about them.
right? Yeah, we don't know enough about it. So
Okay. I just wasn't sure because I know there are some teams out there, like the way I used to run my teams and how I am now. I do go after everything with a more scientific approach first for debunking the logical stuff. But like I try to teach my new investigators is a basic definition of paranormal is anything that is outside of normality. Now, an example is if you're on the street and ET walks across and goes, "Hey, do you have a light?" That's not normal. That's paranormal.
Yep, exactly.
So once you have these questions and you're left, you tried to do different things. You tried to explain it. You tried to.
No, I was
Pinch,
like,
pinch.
together, guys.
You try to explain these things, and if the knocking can be pipes, wind, whatever. If you still are left with these questions, then you need to look at the metaphysical and the more paranormal sense of it.
Right.
So I was just trying to see where you guys stand on that. Like, what do you like? Say you hear about knocking. You hear knocking, you've tried everything, you've tried to recreate, you can't recreate, everything's solid.
Well,
What do you do next?
It's got to be paranormal then, right? It's got to be a demon.
Now, how do you?
Okay, Dad.
I was just gonna say, Zach Bacon's approved.
I guess if we can't recreate it. We kind of write it off,
Okay.
Especially if it, like you go to ask a question, you tell them, knock once for yes, 2 for no. And if it doesn't end up coinciding with that, there's probably still something actually real physical. You're just not finding
it. You don't know
Okay.
what it is, But I mean, if you hear knocking and you can't recreate it, everybody on, it's paranormal. Well, it may be, but it's just something that I can't put forth to show the client, we heard that. It's paranormal because we couldn't recreate it.
Yeah.
Not always the case, Everybody wants to jump on that bandwagon right away. Oh, we got ghosts, no, it may be something in the house that's, here 1 second and gone the next. That's maybe like a mouse, maybe, or, the house settling, or just an outside noise. That's, if you can't recreate it,
Or if there is a knocking to, and it's not coinciding with anything, any questions or whatever,
Mhm.
is it a possibility that, oh, I just had it in the back of my head.
what you said.
Residual,
Residual, yep.
Yeah.
you know?
So I have a hard time saying, yeah, this place is haunted,
Mhm.
unless I actually see something.
So you need like a full-bodied apparition, partial-bodied apparition,
Something.
something.
Shadow
something-
person, something, anything.
I mean,
There's
actual footsteps.
Mhm.
that's hard to pass.
Yeah,
So,
actual footsteps.
Yeah.
Hear the voice.
You hear the voice,
Yeah.
you hear the footsteps. That's kind of that one. I have to be like, oh yeah, maybe
So-
don't to it,
Yep.
So how
Yeah.
much would you base haunting on personal experiences as opposed to concrete, presentable evidence?
As far as
Just overall, like you got your team out on a case. They're saying, "Oh, well, I felt chills. I felt this. I felt this. Thought I seen this." But you don't have nothing on recorders or whatever. Vice versa, where you got
Yeah,
stuff.
I love
Yeah.
those where you've had the experience, but it
doesn't show up.
it doesn't
Yeah.
show up on any of the video, any of the pictures, any of the recordings, and it's like
Hi, Kitty.
That's
Yeah.
not so.
We've
He's a
still
kid,
gone
though.
to the client with that. Go, hey, it didn't show up on this, but we
But-
did experience it too.
This is what we experienced. Yeah.
So you do bring it to the
Let them
client.
know they're not nuts.
Right.
Well, yeah, I was saying at WASP that
We use crystals and
it might not be real to us, but it's real to them. So
Yeah.
Yep.
100% that it's what they say is, I won't say gospel, but
Right.
high up
Ye-
there.
And
The way
Heather-
I have always approached any type of client is kind of, I call it the 50-50 effect. Half of what they're saying is absolute truth. The other half is kind of made up. So you got to try to figure out where that truth really is.
Right.
And I'm not talking about like they could sit there and say, "Oh well, I saw a black mass standing there in the doorway yelling demon at me." Well,
It was
that
probably-
black mask could have been just a shadow figure.
It was probably
you
Matt
gotta-
and
Or high up.
But
And-
you gotta. What I tell my investigators is you gotta understand they don't know the terminology that we do. Like if somebody says black mass, or I saw a black figure standing there. Well,
Mhm.
there's a shadow figure, or it's an actual black mass. Was it against the
Yeah.
wall? Was it off the wall? Was it freely moving? What
Right.
about it?
was it a shadow or was it real?
Yeah.
And Heather, you're right. I don't know anything about it. I'd like to learn it. I don't have any understanding about crystals, so
Now,
sorry.
there's something new that I heard recently that I'm not quite sure much about, and I'm surprised that I didn't hear about it quicker, is blessed salt. Like
Blessed
holy
salt.
salt, blessed salt.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the what are you? You're talking about the salt that comes from the Dead Sea.
No. That's not
You're not talking about Dead Sea salt? Because I was gonna say I have that. I have Dead
No,
Sea
this
salt.
is something about where they take,
How come we don't
I'm
have
assuming table salt, but I might be wrong. And they bless it and such and do a holy religious ritual, whatever, over it. And it's a blessed salt.
kind of like holy water?
I was gonna
Right.
say it's kind of like
Yeah.
a holy water ritual.
How come we don't have
I-
Dead Sea salt? I want
I
Dead Sea
don't know.
salt.
Doesn't
I am-
matter.
We
Wow,
don't
you're
get-
picking on me about millimeters. I got 50 pounds in my water softener.
Are
we
you
don't
kidding me?
have like
I
that.
got a 100-pound block out back of deer licking right now.
Man, we
I
don't
got
have
it for deer lick. I got it for water softening. I mean, come on, guys.
But no, if it's what I think, I mean, it sounds to me like it's just the same principle as what holy water would be. It all depends on where you're getting it from, but I mean,
Well, I stay away from those witches. I mean, anything to do with witches, I don't go
You saw
by.
that comment?
No.
I was just going to bring that up.
somebody missed my first two videos. But
I think so, huh? Vanishing salt, black, holy salt, cleansing salt. It's just a salt plus the spell work. Oh,
okay, so we were right. It's a ritual
it's
to
a
make
ritual
it
thing.
blessed, just like a religion. Okay.
Kind of like burning the sage.
Well, see, I thought
Yeah.
you spread salt out, and
Sage.
spirits couldn't pass that salt line, and
Well, that's what they make it look like in the movies. I don't know if that's necessarily true.
There is a thing called crystal caging, which can create a barrier. It's basically an energy barrier.
Imagine taking your Mossberg with bird shot with that holy salt and going around people's homes.
That would make a barrier.
Do you know what else is holy? Your chest.
That's a movie line if I've ever heard one.
I'm telling you, if there's any producers watching, we
Yep.
got it.
You got it right here, man.
we should start up a comedy ghost hunt.
Yeah, right.
And done. Let me go outside.
We're gonna have so many ideas by the end of this podcast, video, whatever the hell this is.
Right.
I don't even know. It's my video. I don't even know.
The hip kids call these vlogs.
Okay.
Vlogs, is that what this is?
Video
Vlogging?
blogging.
And in public?
Blogging?
Why?
Is it-
And you
Vlog.
sickos are watching.
Bleed. Yeah, bleed. It's a bleed.
Oh, Heather makes a comment about sage, and we did
We do sage.
sage once in a while too.
Yeah.
One of our other members, Greg, he's kind of our tech guy. I shouldn't say kind of.
He is our tech
He's
guy.
our tech guy. And he's more up on the saging and like with the holy water and that too. And
Yeah. I can splash holy water around, but that's about all I can do with it. So,
Right.
Yeah.
I use it for the sage for a nice dry rub for my roast and
Now, see, I actually have, along with my actual paranormal equipment, I actually have a metaphysical bag that I carry with me that has a bunch of the herbs and crystals and stones and stuff like that.
Matt, it's not legal in Pennsylvania yet.
no, we're not talking about those kind of herbs.
But they're working on it, Scott.
Yeah, right.
Yep. They've been working
It's
on
only
it.
illegal if they catch you.
That's like I say about my licenses. It's only a picture in my wallet until I'm pulled over.
Right.
Here, there's a good method to spreading that blessed salt.
Get that a bug assault by fly killing shotgun. That's a good idea. I like that. We're in Wisconsin. We're into guns.
I think everybody here is.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm
right.
going to a gun store tomorrow.
Well, yeah, you guys have Lake Gettysburg close by, so I can
Oh,
understand why.
This metaphysical bag smells like rotisserie chicken.
Oddly enough,
Food?
Yeah.
Scooby.
oddly enough, she's not lying.
Let's see, y'all are staying well protected. Everybody but me.
So there is a question I actually have for the three of you that's been bugging me, no pun intended, for the past 2 weeks. Where you guys at? You guys are over here. Is there going to be a part 2 to your video, sir? Down there, wherever you're at.
Like
I
a
don't
part
know.
2 happening as we have a part 1 going.
Yeah, part 2.0.
I think we just kind of moved from one to the other.
Yeah, we have to move back again. So,
Well, this is 1 point. This is 1.5. This is
Yeah,
I think we're doing
1.5.
this
So
too.
2 will be.
I have not asked them yet. I don't know if they're still having fun with us or not.
I would say yes.
We've been on for an hour and a half already.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I gotta go.
You gotta go.
See ya.
Yeah, see ya. Well, yeah, I think we're okay. Huh? You okay? I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I'm okay. You're
You
okay.
okay?
We're okay.
You okay?
Yeah, we're okay.
Scott, are you okay?
Are you guys bored with us yet?
You guys in the chat? How about
Is
our
Chad okay? Chad, are
neighbor
you
from
okay?
the north?
That kind of like
Our neighbor from the north probably was like, man, those crazy Americans, huh?
yeah.
So, James, I have a question for you if you're still watching. Are you sure?
And
Because
that
you
brings
may
up my next point is
James, you may be on this man's show, but this one will be right backstage waiting.
ready to pounce.
Yeah, we'll be watching too.
But speaking of being on the show and such, my schedule, I'm trying to switch up a little bit. Saturday nights, every other week. But tomorrow I have a guest on from Jamestown, Mike Polaro from Jamestown Paranormal Investigators. I believe that's the name.
And hopefully he's not watching this.
He might be. I shared it.
I've never heard of him.
Oh, I'm sure there's probably thousands of paranormal.
Yeah,
groups out there
that's
that
true.
we've heard.
Yeah, you're right.
And then the following week,
Yeah.
Still haven't.
Can't understand why.
then the following week, I'm gonna, instead of having just every other week, I'm going to go to 2 weeks in a row so I can get it worked out right. I'll have James on, his group from Ontario, Canada. I believe it's oh shoot.
Nobody say anything. I want to see this.
I want to say Hammerhead Paranormal Investigators. Haunted Hammer, maybe? Something along those lines. Sorry, James. But he is from Ontario, Canada. He's
all right. Y'all have a great night.
James, I see you're on. Please correct me if you would. And so, Hammertown. See, Hammertown Paranormal.
I was gonna feel I was gonna feel like a jackass if that was actually his name, Haunted Hammer. I was just gonna be like, no.
Haunted Hammer. Okay.
Sorry, James.
We nail those spirits.
I'll be back.
You want to grab me a beer?
Blame it on the peanut butter.
I'll take one.
So I guess we don't know the answer to that. Are we going to be on or not?
I'll be right back.
So, as I was eloquently saying, I got the
Eventually.
next 2 weeks booked up. Then I'm taking a week off, and then if you're interested,
Oh yeah, we'll check our schedule because we got a bunch of other dates coming up too in the next few weeks. So I don't know.
we're not just going to leave it to Lee. He's probably been off this the whole time. Been off for like 2 minutes. Yep, I knew his freaking Scott's fucking up.
Leave it to the Giants to
The one you had, I think he dropped it in the end zone.
Sorry for cursing, Matt, but his radar was going
Really?
off. Man. He's about to mess up. He's about to mess up. Quick.
My question though, Scott, is if we do come back, are you going to get Leon?
You know, I've been trying.
come on, Lee.
You got to get Leon. You know,
At least one.
at least one, yeah, and have it be with us. We'll have some fun.
Maybe you have to do another chip challenge. That'll get him on.
That could be.
I think I got him convinced to do the spicy ramen noodles.
Well, it's kill two birds with one stone. Then Scott, just have
Well,
these
we'll
guys
do the
on and do
interview.
the spicy ramen.
We'll do the interview while we're eating spicy ramen.
There
Yes,
you go.
that's Heather's uncle, Lee, there. Poor Heather.
Now we are still communicating with the chat. James, are you talking about this chaos? You
Yeah, think about what you're saying, James. Be careful.
Leon.
Leon.
I get it. You got to get Leon. Who's Leon?
Yeah, that's you, Leon. You know, you got to go on the show, Leon.
I'm glad you got that.
I saw that, and I was actually when you said it, I was waiting for it. It's like I almost knew.
It was just a matter of time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He got me. He got me. I won't deny it. So,
But no, James, you want to be?
I'm booked out for a month out. So,
Oh, look at you, Mr. Popular.
I know. Well,
Oh, like I said, we have to check our schedules too, because we got some coming up. I think 2 weeks from now, we're going to be on some show out of Denver. And I think the month or week after that, we got another show coming up out of Texas.
You see Al looking at you like, or Dan looking at you like, what are you talking about?
Yep. He totally is. You can never play along.
He's lost. He's like, what?
He's smoking.
He's looking at you like you lost your mind. Don't worry, Al. I've looked for
I always
me.
look at him like that, though.
I have.
I always look at him like that.
totally
Are you
have.
talking like Dallas, PA, or is this
No,
no the big state? The big state.
Yeah. You know,
On Facebook,
Yeah,
everybody just got really quiet.
yeah. No,
you
I
know,
saw James. You get a shout out here tonight.
well, we were talking about UFOs earlier.
Yeah.
You guys know you know who the Kardashians are, right?
The
No.
biggest aliens here. Yeah.
Well, Khloe Kardashian's really into the UFO thing.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
So I was kind of hoping that maybe one day that she'd call us and we could be on her show. So, I think those people actually get paid to do it.
all you had to do was ask. I'm your agent.
See, I couldn't suppress the urge to just taking a dowsing rod and just start poking at him. That's all I would do.
You're thinking of Kim.
Any of them.
Is that real?
Is that right? Is that real?
Now, the closest thing for fame that I've gotten for as far as paranormal is Dan Aykroyd got the W.A.P.S business card, and on the back of it, I wrote for good for one free paranormal investigation. And gave it to him.
That's sweet.
He put it in his pocket. I mean, I don't know if he used it for his gum later or something. But
Runs in a dry cleaner.
Runs to the dry cleaners, right? Yep.
some foreign, yeah, I won't be PC. Some foreign cleaner,
Some bodily fluid that just decided to come out.
Hey, look, we got a free investigation.
Yeah, I remember that.
So Al is
Yeah.
wife, huh?
No, I think Al is his wife. I don't know if she's actually. I don't know if she's actually talking about my hair and my wife, or if she's your wife. You tell me.
I don't know.
Yeah,
So
I've been getting a
James.
lot of panic about this.
James, I want to single you out. You said about being on my show. Why? But no, serious.
Are you offering him a spot on your show?
If you would like, James, I mean, we can set something up. There's proof. Everybody can see it. There's
Yep.
proof.
Yep. You got
He's as
yourself
insane as we are. Which actually, I wanted to send this out to everybody watching, whether you're here live with me or you're watching, after the fact that we're all probably in bed after this. But if you guys want to jump on the show and talk paranormal and just BS like we're doing, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Send me a message.
Believe it or not, this is a paranormal related show.
Mhm.
We talked about it.
There's some paranormal times.
Just because we get off track a little.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of rabbits running around, but
Just a little. Just a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about it. What else do you want to know?
So, James, you and I will be in contact. I'll try to set something up, and maybe
foreboding.
Actually, you know what, Scott? I just had a really terrible idea.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you'll love this. Let's get all of your guests and mine on at the same time.
We've already got them.
No, one big. Let's get Lee, Dale. I'll get the ladies together from the witching hour. We'll get these two. You're over there. These two on.
We're over here now.
Stop moving. But that would be call it Pair Unity night.
That would be a cool night. That'd be a really cool night.
And we just sit around and just BS.
That'd be fun.
Right?
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
you're one of my guests, Matt. You guys. So
you got half the battle one right there.
Dale Angel was another guest.
Oh, I know. I'm saying you
Well,
have
I'm just
more
trying to
guests.
think of who I had on.
Well,
You
you're
know,
gonna
I
have,
had so many people.
you're
Well,
gonna
if
have
there's only a
James
place
now,
we
too.
could go to find this out.
You're gonna have James now too.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yep.
Like
So-
who's
We could
James?
easily fill these 10
Hammerhead.
slots.
Yeah, you get all
James,
10
that's
of
your new nickname, Hammerhead.
Hammerhead.
Salute to that.
That sounds very fun. James agrees. Said that sounds like a good time.
Party in the paranormal.
Chat. Yep.
Right?
Isn't there a song like that or
How come
something?
you guys can read the comments when you're on my show? You know?
Because we've upgraded to that topic.
We've upgraded our technology here tonight.
Yeah,
so not that it's done any good.
All right, when we were first on with you, I'm not going to lie, we were a little nervous. So trying to get everything set up, we were no clue.
We're idiots.
Yeah, so
Pretty much,
tonight
we're
we
idiots.
figured it out a little bit more. So
Yeah, it didn't really help.
You should be happy that I didn't throw you back on the stream because I seen you walking out and walking to your vehicle.
Yeah, I watched it. I know.
I tried to say a couple times, hey, you're still on camera. Hey, you're still on.
Yeah, I saw it, Joe. I saw it.
Oh, you watched
Just-
again what I was saying?
Just be glad he didn't go to the bathroom, Scott.
Right.
That would have been like,
you.
no!
Put that away.
You just hear Al just hears
Water fountain.
screams. Al hears screams from outside at Scott all the way in PA.
Another person that'd be good to get on one of our shows is Heather.
That would be fun.
You know, I'm gonna say it right here, right now, while we're still live. If anybody wants to be on one of these shows, just to BS, hang out, talk, paranormal or whatever we come up with that evening.
Anytime soon while we're still alive. What the hell? You morbid.
Live. Oh wait, it's over there. Right there. Over that way. Right there. Live.
Live.
I said live, not a live. But did I get it? Was it right there?
You nailed it, man. Perfect.
I'm learning.
You got it, man.
But if anybody wants to come on these shows, just let me know. I'm always looking for more people. I know Casey was telling me that she actually put an invite out for more of her, I'm just going to call them witchy friends. So there may be a witching hour part 3.
Maybe Lee.
hey, you know who we should invite?
Zach?
I think we should invite Zach Bagans to join the show sometime.
You guys might laugh about this.
I would like to have a talk with Zach.
Actually, I think I'd rather talk to Aaron.
Yeah, I probably would too.
See, I'd want to talk to Zach with the cameras off.
I went on a little bit of a branch yesterday where another famous show, Ghost Hunters and whatever they're called now, Mr. Dave Tango. He's actually
I'd love to talk to him.
friend he's a friends on my Facebook. And
Like actually him, or is it like one of those celebrity profile bots?
well, it's verified. I mean, I'm not sitting there watching them type stuff in, so I can't say it's 100% him.
Send him a video chat. Wait till he goes active on Facebook.
Well,
Hey,
you know what?
you're live.
I saw you were on.
I'm
But
friends
I
with Jason Hawes. You know, and I'm friends with Jason. You know who Ron Fabiani is?
He's awesome.
You know him?
No, I don't know.
Do you know who he is?
Yes.
I'm friends with him too.
Are you?
Yeah, I could probably get him on your show.
Sweet.
There you go.
I'll see if I can set that up.
Right. Well,
Scott,
I don't know where I sent that Dave or his profile a message saying, hey, I'm a small YouTuber. If paranormal, if you want to help somebody out, come
Man,
on.
I'm definitely hooked up with you too.
Here, just quick send Dave Tango a link quick to see if he'll hook up, yeah?
Yeah, right.
So what's the real story behind Dude Run? I want to hear that. What's the real story? I know it's
Dave Tango, though.
I was gonna say I know it was Brian. I know it
Actually,
was
he
Brian.
there.
That'd be fun to talk to Brian too.
I was gonna say because Dave and Brian were down the west hallway. I know that episode very well.
Yep.
Brian disappeared.
I wonder if
He-
we have a better chance of getting Jack Osborne.
We might. Actually, you know.
Speaking of them, I sent them a
He-
message too.
Brian actually, to my understanding, he backed away from the spotlight because he was losing his family.
Right.
It was taking too much time, so he wanted to focus on family.
I read something about him recently though that he was still around.
He came back.
Yeah, he was doing.
He started another show.
He was doing it, but he was doing it kind of low key.
Mm.
So
See, I want to talk to Grant. I want to talk to Grant.
Grant would be cool. Grant was always my favorite.
I invited Jack and Ozzy for their new show there.
Yeah.
I invited them to Pit Hole because it's supposed to they supposedly like history and all that, and it's haunted and whatnot. So
Maybe they'll come. Yeah.
Pit Hole, Pennsylvania, that's a weird little place.
That'd be
And yes, they were wolves, Lee. Wolves. They weren't deer. They were wolves.
Which I have a couple spots, which I'm telling you, Alan, Dan, and even you, Scott, I've been telling you this. You guys get down my way. I'll show you guys a good night with different locations.
You'll show us a good night.
Well, that too. There are a couple bars.
Wrong show.
Yeah.
Wrong show.
Let me
There's
lower
a-
the volume
there's a
on it
couple
so
of-
I don't get in trouble.
There's a couple of bars that are.
Scott show. We don't raise the bar. We close the bar. So.
And then we go to Lee's because it's a bar.
That's fair. So everyone's meeting at Lee's. All right.
We'll
Yeah.
get that interview one way or the other.
Just show up with all the equipment. I'll bring this. Just shove it in his face. So Lee, what are you doing?
No. You'll be asking, and Dan or Al will be behind him, like slowly, like a boom mic.
Let me see if I can get-
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Lee. No,
And then all of a sudden it just does one of those numbers.
Right.
Start smacking him.
What's a bordello?
we would.
No.
I'd love to come out by you guys, but we're gonna throw the invitation to you too. If you guys ever want to make it to Wisconsin, we can take you out, show you a good time too, and probably a good
Hey.
haunted places.
I may be a Steelers man, but I do love me some cheese.
Oh, see, yeah. I may be a Packers fan,
That
but
wasn't easy.
go Steelers in the AFC.
So, if you guys want to see us make it to Wisconsin, there will be a GoFundMe set up.
In my name.
If you want to see us out in Pennsylvania, we'll start the same thing.
Right?
Start saving the
We only
scratch out.
travel first class and no green M&Ms.
All right, Eddie Van Halen.
I get paid in cupcakes. But anyway, we're approaching the 2-hour mark, and I
Are you
actually
worried about
do.
time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hour and 52 minutes.
he's had enough of us.
Okay.
He's had enough of us.
Okay.
Some of
Don't
us,
worry, you just go. We'll have fun.
some of us work in the morning.
Anyway,
Yeah, there hasn't been much in the chat section, so
except James and Bordello.
yeah.
Bordello. Yeah, Bordello.
But James, if you're still watching, yeah, definitely. Oh, never mind, you are still watching.
Yep.
But yeah,
Really?
definitely, we'll have to talk off
James.
camera.
Just go to the down across the Peace Bridge into Buffalo and just skirt right over.
Just don't stop. Just don't stop for anybody.
He's got
I'll
you.
meet you halfway. Actually, funny story. Canada wouldn't let me in.
I wouldn't either.
Do you blame him?
No,
Did you?
He's a Giants fan. Yeah, that's right.
oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to throw that in there.
We don't
I
take-
wasn't a Bills fan.
We don't take your kind.
No, I was. It was a nice summer night, and I
That
don't
might be
know
why.
All right, we walked over the Peace Bridge, and
They turned you around.
they did. I don't know why I thought it would work, but I didn't have no
I
idea.
could just. See if you guys can picture this. Scott
Nope.
on this bridge at night with just a flashlight and a recorder. We're looking for ghosts.
Right? Nope, not happening. Not tonight, boys.
You turn back now here.
You go back that way, eh? But
No, I didn't have ID, so I knew I didn't fight with them. I didn't want to start another war.
I have this gas card.
Didn't need an international incident.
Just show them your business card. That's all you got to do.
I didn't have nothing with me.
Man, I'm lost. You know who I am. I'm lost.
God damn it, I'm a celebrity. Don't you know who I am?
Don't you recognize my fedora?
I own Pennsylvania as far as ghost hunting goes.
That's right. Turn me around, though. They're like, nope, we can't let you in.
Nope, not tonight. Sorry.
Like, what if I hop in one of those cars over there going over? Would that work?
Nope.
Just jump on the top of it.
They'll be arrested.
I'm with them.
No, they open those.
Oh, do they?
Yes. They do.
Oh, okay.
I've been to Canada.
Oh, just don't mind the body in the trunk.
Right?
I
Don't
tried.
worry.
They wouldn't let me go. See, me and James don't know each other. I wasn't with him.
I didn't have ID.
It happens more than you guys think it does.
See, all you have to say is, I don't have ID. I'm me.
Yeah, right.
Who knows me better than me?
I'm right here. You can't see me?
Live in person. Hold up, let me bring up my Facebook profile.
Yeah,
about it.
I was gonna say that.
That was even before MySpace was a thing.
So before we get going, you guys know where to find Scott. Everybody knows where to find Scott.
Before we
on my
get
page.
going, he's the only one trying to leave.
Darn right. Some of us work in the morning. So there's Scott's information. There's Alan Dan's.
Matt, if you ever want us back, you let us know.
Oh, you bet your ass I will.
I just
This is a team.
You tell us when you want us back.
What are you doing tomorrow? About the time Scott's on.
Send me a
I'll
link.
be on like tomorrow at 7:30, I believe it is. Our time,
So,
not your time. It's what? Still early there, right?
6:30.
6:30 here.
Yeah, we're just
That's
starting to eat supper.
so Scott, you're going live tomorrow at 7:30, correct?
I believe that's the correct time.
It's your show. I hope so. I don't know what time it is.
Well, my phone's dead. Damn it!
No,
I can't
no.
look it up.
Okay.
I think we're going to start a little early. He's going on at 5:30 that day.
He jumps on at 9 a.m. and just sits there staring at the monitor.
So I'm really interested. I don't know if I did it right or if Facebook is just playing with me because I've been trying to get it for a while. But monetizing through stars.
Mm.
Have you seen those?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, you might not see it on my stuff either. I mean, I've been trying to get these things for probably a good year now. And today I was monkeying around with the Creator Studio, and it says, "We invite you to try these." So I got really excited, and now I keep trying to check it out, and it's like messing with me.
Scott, we were lucky enough to see comments tonight.
Thanks, James. See, somebody's heard of them. What it is they're in Facebook Live. If you hit their requirements, I don't even know what the requirements are. I'm so over it.
I'm definitely not hitting
Oh
him.
my God, what am I, 14? Anyway,
You're talking to a couple of hicks over here, so we don't. What's Facebook Live?
you're on it.
I was going to say, believe it or not, you're actually on it.
What you're doing now is Facebook Live. What are you? Facebook, YouTube, and what?
Hi. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Twitch. See,
For now.
when it's on my channel, it's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
Oh, that's right.
So 3 platforms that you guys been on. So you guys are famous and you don't even know it. I mean, all over the place.
You're right. We don't know it.
So
They don't even know it.
No.
Well, we know
No.
now that somebody up in Canada has heard of us now.
Right? Yeah, exactly. We're international now.
all over the world before the morning.
Yep. We're working. We're
But,
trying to get across the sea.
Well, the stars is during the people are watching it on Facebook, and if they feel generous enough, they could send what they call stars. And if you're only doing Facebook, it's neat, and stars will scroll across your screen. And for each star, you get 20 cents or something. So,
Scott, if you have us on, you're not getting the stars.
Hey, I'm just happy
the great thing is
that.
you can't subtract it. So, I mean,
Well, I'm just happy we don't have negative viewers tonight. We're in the positive. We've stayed in the positive all night.
Yes, thank you, viewers. Thanks
Yes,
for sticking
yes.
with us. So sorry if we bored you or whatever. You know, we are who we are. So
I think boredom's the lesson from everybody.
These guys remind me of those two Canadians, Bob and Tom, isn't it?
Yeah, I think James is going to take offense to
Can
that.
you sing the Great White North?
You what?
The song, The Great White North. Can you guys?
Oh yeah, love that song. Take off, eh?
And that's Bob and Doug.
Bob and Doug, yeah, that's it. Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Yeah.
It's been a while, James. You
Hey.
gotta forgive me. It's been what, 20 years?
McKenzie Brothers?
McKenzie brothers. Yep.
But that's cool that your daughter taught you about them, James. I'm assuming the stars.
Yeah, I'm assuming the stars too. Because she
Yeah,
sure
I-
tell you about
First
us.
I've heard.
Nobody knows who we are.
I'm so famous, nobody even knows about me.
We know about you.
Oh, there you go. All right.
That's why
Building
we're
some
here.
popularity.
That's why
We're WAPs. We're here to help.
We're here to help.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So if we start getting people from all over, like if I get some of my connections out in San Diego, does that mean I'm nationwide now?
Oh, you're nationwide already. You're international. You've got James on here.
Oh, that's true. Now, James,
Yeah, you got it.
I'm international.
Wow.
International.
Somebody says they like watching us.
I can't believe that.
Right?
No.
Well, thank you, Casey.
Yeah, y'all are fun to watch. Yeah. Hey, leave our looks out of this, okay?
So anyway, I do actually have to get going, gentlemen. I still have a long night ahead of me. I still got to eat. I haven't eaten my dinner yet. Get ready for tomorrow. I have an early day. Scott, you're welcome.
You're not
Welcome.
Thanks for having us on.
Well, thank
You're
you
welcome.
guys.
Yeah.
Glad to have you on.
Well,
Wait,
thanks for having
who
us on.
Wait, I'm confused. Which show are we on? Are we on Master or on Scott's?
I think I'm not. Yeah,
They meld together.
or jumble together. You know?
Yeah.
Scott, you
Which
have
is-
your last back.
Come on.
So if you guys are watching, if you look below, that's their information right there. You can look them up on Facebook.
I thought you were gonna say hi.
Yeah, we got a bunch of cool pictures on Facebook. You know,
Scott's over there somewhere. That's his stuff.
let me
You
jump
get
off. Matt,
y'all know
thank
y'all
you.
know Scott.
Al and Dan, thank you.
Thank
guys
you,
have a
Scott.
wonderful night. Enjoy your dinner.
we already ate. You earned your
I'm the last
4%
one.
tonight.
Nice. But you guys have a good night and talk to you later. And I'll message probably both of you, all of you.
Scott, well, if I don't talk to you tonight, I'll definitely see you tomorrow.
And it was fun. All the chatters, like, share, all that fun stuff. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to look around my computer and such where to get off this damn thing.
Thanks, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Alan, Dan, thank you guys so much. It was just as much fun as I was expecting.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
No, you're not.
And everybody that stayed with us the whole entire time watching us, thank you.
You too. Have a good night.
I love it. I don't know if you guys caught that before you go. Scott goes, I'm still on here. I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah, we should have done that an hour ago.
You're number one too, Scott. Number one too.
Right. Thanks for having us on, Matt.
Hey guys, thank
You
you
know-
so much for coming on. You guys were absolutely awesome. As much fun as I anticipated. What do you guys think? Should we bring them on for another video sometime? What do you guys think? Comment below, let me know. But seriously, I did some digging. I did look at their YouTube or not YouTube, Facebook page. A lot of good stuff in there. You guys are a blast.
Yeah, you are
So,
too. You guys
Hopefully, this doesn't just end with tonight's video.
I hope
Let's
not.
keep Paraunity going.
That's it, exactly. That's what it's all about, man.
So, well, thank you guys so much for joining the chaos this evening.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good night.
All right,
too.
you too.
See you later.
See you
Bye,
guys. Oh, what a group. See, guys, this is fun. I absolutely love these individuals. These guys are always a blast. Scott's always a blast to be involved with. Thank you guys so much for watching this evening. I've seen a lot of new names and faces here tonight. So thank you for joining me. If you haven't already, go ahead. I don't know if you guys are on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're at, but don't forget to follow me, subscribe, like, hit me, show me some love, guys. This is so much fun for me. I love doing this every week, and I'll continue to keep doing this every week. But thank you guys so much for watching this evening. You guys all have yourselves a great, great rest of your evenings. It is Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. And as always, folks, happy hauntings.